AWS allows us the redundancy, the scaling, the support that we need to help those most in need. So those in poverty, those with less access to services, those most vulnerable, those escaping conflict and natural disasters. People in Need has a really progressive approach to the work they do. There's a strong technology focus within the projects that we work on. For example, the early warning system we use in Cambodia. People in Need first arrived post-2007 floods in the country. Cambodia is considered one of the more vulnerable countries in the ASEAN region to the effects of things like flooding and having obviously the monsoon season every year, and so there were some of the most significant floods in the country. As a consequence of that, we saw the need for disaster preparedness and an early warning system to be put in place. By 2013, we tried our first pilot trial of the early warning system, which was a mobile phone-based system. And this sent voice messages to people in disaster-affected areas and prepare them for flooding and storms and other natural disasters. We now have over 100,000 registered households in the system, covering 25 provinces of Cambodia, essentially the whole country. The great thing about AWS, which we've been using for the last few years, is the ability to scale and send tens of thousands of calls per minute. We have seen particularly the need to develop a web-based platform to handle all the information that we process in assisting the people that we do. AWS allows us to use features like Elastic Beanstalk for auto-scaling to cope with the load of our system, Elasticsearch and Kibana for visualizations of our platform, Lambda for scripting to automate some of our processes, and we're also looking at using some of the IoT services in the near future because obviously we're using a lot more devices connecting into our network. We now have the system in place, which is a browser-based web application which works online and offline, is accessible in all these locations around the world, and provides an easy-to-use and intuitive, simple platform. I'm excited about the potential for using some of the newer technologies available on AWS, like machine learning and chatbots in our work.